Okay. Hello. Hopefully, my audio is a little bit better. Um, Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about time, an idea I had about time. So, um, first, I suppose let's talk about what is time. Some people think time is a construct. So that's what we want to get into is time a construct? So let's see. Let's start with uh, two extremes. Can we say, is there, okay, a universe with no time and a universe with time? No, we can't really say that. That's not something I think we can properly imagine. But what denotes time? How do we understand that time is passing? We understand time is passing because things change, things grow, things decompose, things rust, things are built, things move, people walk, animals walk, uh, and so change happens. That's how we see time happening. So, we, what if there was, no, what if nothing changed? Well, then nothing would grow, the earth would not spin, the nothing would decay either. Um, the Earth would not go around the sun, so we wouldn't have day and night. We wouldn't have the seasons. And then, of course, the fundamentals of just, cell division inside of a living organism or uh, changes in carbon dioxide and through plants soaking up carbon dioxide in the air to grow, things like that. None of that would happen. So if the other side of that, I suppose the other extreme is what if everything changed all the time? I guess that's what we have now. The only difference would be what if things changed faster, I guess? What if things changed instantly? I don't know. I think we are at the other end where things do change constantly all the time. But let's take one step back and think about some ways that we see change and how the people through the ages have seen change, uh, and how time as a concept kind of came to be more fundamentally. So, of course, you have your watch. Watch is kind of the um, representation of time, and your watch time often feels like a construct because the watch was created by humans, and so time is only for humans. But if you think about, there is daytime, the daytime and nighttime, and that is a real thing that does happen. The Earth spins. We see the sun. We don't see the sun. There's warmth. There's coolness, light and dark. We get sleepy, or we wake up at night. Nocturnal things wake up, um, and then we have our month. The month feels like a construct, but it's based sort of loosely now, but it's roughly based on the cycle of the moon. And so you have, yes, the month 30 days, 31 days is kind of I believe, came from Roman times, a lot of it. And the days of the week came from, oh, I want to say Norse, because a lot of the days of the week are named after like Norse gods. But okay, let's the month um, is it follows the moon cycle. So the moon is a real thing in nature, and that the moon exists with or without humans, and so the month in theory also exists with or without humans. And so what about the year? Is a year a construct? Well, sort of, but the seasons aren't a construct, and there are roughly, depending on where you live in the world, there are 4 distinct changes that you can notice, and it's not so dramatic. It's kind of everything's very gradual. The world is always changing fluidly. It's not a binary system, but you have your cycle where the Earth goes all the way around the sun, and then that happens about every 365 days, and so then you have your year, and throughout the year you have your change of cold, things die, you warm up, things grow, you get rain, you get heat, things grow more, and then in the fall things start to die again, and you have your cycle. So while the certain maybe time as we have constructed it into a watch, into a clock, is sort of a construct, there is still, without human existence, no concept of the watch. Time still exists because things do change, and we have the rotation of the Earth, the moon, and then of course the Earth going around the sun.